Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Tuesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I'll have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the last half of this week, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Tuesday night as we conclude yet another day. And of course, today was National Earth Day, or simply Earth Day. Of course, in case you guys forgot, today was Earth Day. Each year on this day, National Earth Day campaigns around the globe to Each year on this day, National Earth Day campaigns around the globe promote ways to keep the earth healthy and our planet livable. Hashtag National Earth Day. Since its inception, the organizers promote events educating the public about a variety of subjects including climate change, air pollution, water pollution, erosion, recycling, composting, renewable fuels and power, carbon footprints, efficient cars, rainforests, ecosystems. As citizens of the world, we can take action to protect the earth, its creatures, and its habitats. Greener living can include more fuel-efficient vehicles or windows. It can also include landscaping for your climate, reducing the amount of water required. Numerous green campaigns launch events around the globe each year. Join one near you or organize one that fits your community's needs. Here's how to observe. Support and use recycling programs in your community. Volunteer to clean up local parks and streets on cleanup days. Support and frequent green businesses. Use reusable products versus disposable. Repurpose items that have outworn their use. Shop secondhand in thrift stores for gently used items. Use energy efficient appliances or line dry your clothes. Walk or ride your bike to work if possible. Carpool and make one trip instead of multiple trips for shopping. Encourage your favorite products to reduce packaging. Check out One Square of Silence, founded on Earth Day in 2005, and encourages you to participate in expanding naturally silent spaces around the globe. Share your Earth Day experiences and join the conversation using hashtag Earth Day on social media. And here's how Earth Day started. In 1969, the concept of Earth Day was established at a UNESCO conference in San Francisco. On March 21, 1970, a sanctioned proclamation was signed by the Secretary General at United Nations. A month later, on April 22, 1970, U.S. Senator Gaylord Nelson founded Earth Day. While National Earth Day is not considered a national holiday, we encourage you to learn more. Environmentalists held rallies in large cities around the country. Environmentalists held rallies in large cities around the country. The observance became a global event in 1990 and hasn't stopped since. Earth Day is an international movement. Although it began in the United States, it became an international movement in 1990. According to EarthDay.org, 1 billion people annually participate in Earth Day. In 2020, the world celebrated the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. So that is what we know about Earth Day here on this Tuesday night. And here's more about Earth Day. Earth Day is an annual event on April 22nd to demonstrate support for environmental protection. Good evening to you, Jessica. How are you doing tonight? And how was your day today? Excuse me. Earth Day is an annual event on April 22nd. Earth Day is an annual event on April 22nd, which happens to be today's date, to demonstrate support for environmental protection. First held on April 22nd, 1970, 55 years ago, it now includes a wide range of events coordinated globally through EarthDay.org. formerly Earth Day Network, including 1 billion people in more than 193 countries. In 1969, at a UNESCO conference in San Francisco, peace activist John McConnell proposed today to honor the Earth and the concept of peace to first be observed on March 21st, 1970, which will be the following year, the first day of spring in the Northern Hemisphere. This day of nature's equipoise was later sanctioned in a proclamation written by McConnell and signed by Secretary General U. Thant at the United Nations. A month later, the United States Senator Gaylord Nelson proposed the idea to hold a nationwide environmental teach-in on April 22, 1970, and hired a young activist, Dennis Hayes, to be the national coordinator. The name Earth Day was coined by advertising writer Julian Koenig. Dennis and his staff grew the event beyond the original idea for a teach-in to include the entire United States. Key non-environmentally focused partners played major roles. Under the leadership of labor leader Walter Reuther, for example, the United Auto Workers was the most instrumental outside financial and operational supporter of the first Earth Day. And according to Hayes, quote, without the UAW, the first Earth Day would have likely flopped, end quote. Nelson was later awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award. Nelson was later awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award in recognition of his work. The first Earth Day was focused on the United States. In 1990, Dennis Hayes, the original national coordinator in 1970, took an internationally organized events in 141 nations. On Earth Day 2016, the landmark Paris Agreement was signed by the United States, the United Kingdom, China, and 120 other countries. This signing satisfied a key requirement for the entry into force of the historic Draft Climate Protection Treaty adopted by consensus of the 195 nations present at the 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris. Numerous communities engaged in Earth Day Week actions and entire week of activities focused on the environmental issues that the world faces. On Earth Day 2020, over 100 million people around the world observed the 50th anniversary in what is being referred to as the largest online mass mobilization in history. So today, April 22nd, 2025, would have been the 55th anniversary of Earth Day. Excuse me. So the 2025 theme for Earth Day is Our Power, Our Planet. Earth Day this year's 2025 theme decoded: Our Power, Our Earth. Earth Day's 2025 theme decoded: Our Power, Our Planet. Every year, over 1 billion people across the planet observe Earth Day on and around April 22nd. They hold trash cleanups, they write to their elected officials demanding change, they hold vigils, organize marches, hold educational events, art competitions, nature walks, and more. Every Earth Day has a designated theme. For the 55th anniversary of Earth Day for 2025, this year's Earth Day is being focused on supporting the tripling of renewable energy by 2020. For the 55th anniversary of Earth Day 2025, it is being focused on supporting the tripling of renewable energy by 2030 with the theme Our Power, Our Planet, which is championing solar, wind, hydroelectric, geothermal, and tidal generated energy. So, Earth Day's 2025 theme is Our Power. Earth Day's 2025 theme is Our Power, Our Planet, calling for everyone to unite around renewable energy so we can triple clean electricity by 2030, which is within the next 5 years. So how can you help? Join for Earth Action Day by educating, advocating, and mobilizing your communities. Create or find an Earth Action event on the map and get the word on out. Get out the word on social media. So here's what to do. So that's what we know about Earth Day 2025. This year's theme for Earth Day: our power, our planet. Our power, our planet it happens to be the theme for this year's Earth Day. Now here are your other National Day holidays listed for this day, Tuesday, April 22nd. Excuse me. Today was also National Jelly Bean Day. So I'm sure that a bunch of kids out there on Easter, which was just a couple days ago, heading up. I'm sure for those who have had jelly beans on Easter are probably still stuck from them since Easter just happened a couple days ago. Who can resist a handful of sweet jelly beans on National Jelly Bean Day? Each year on this day, you really don't have to resist at all. As a celebration, enjoying them is a must. Hashtag National Jelly Bean Day. While candies made in similar manner existed before the jelly bean, Boston confectioner William Schrapp made them popular during the Civil War. With their firm exterior, jelly beans were the first candy sold by the pound. Schrapp encouraged his customers to send them to Union soldiers. In the 1930s, jelly beans became closely associated with the Easter holiday thanks to their egg-like shape. We all know that the Easter holiday happened just 2 days ago, day before yesterday. And I'm sure that a lot of you still have some leftover jelly beans or some leftover Easter candy, especially for the kids. However, confectioners make jelly beans available all year long now, so there's no excuse not to enjoy them if you have a craving at any time of the year. The 40th President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, enjoyed jelly beans so much that they were present at his inauguration. He started eating them when he quit smoking years before. The Herman Goliath's Candy Company supplied red, white, and blue jelly beans for the 1980 event. At the time, the company did not produce blue jelly beans. They created a blueberry jelly bean for the first time, especially for the inauguration. So one jelly bean contains about 4 calories, and jelly beans can be made at home. So you can Google up several recipes that will help you make jelly beans at home rather than purchasing them from the store. Also today was School Bus Driver Appreciation Day, National Girl Scout Leaders Day, and also today was School Bus Driver Appreciation Day, and also today was National Girl Scout Leaders Day. Now let's get to your famous birthdays, our famous people who were born on this day. For Tuesday, April 22nd. Today, rapper Machine Gun Kelly turns 35. TV actress Violet McGraw turns 14. TV actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan turns 59. Movie actress Amber Heard turns 39. Movie actor Jack Nicholson turns 88. Rapper Ruby the Cherry turns 35. TV actress Pele Pascal turns 24. Podcast host James Duncan turns 34. Voice actor Christopher Sabat turns 52. Football player Marshawn Lynch turns 39. TV actress Sherry Shepard turns 58. Entrepreneur Sam Altman turns 40. TV actress Lexi Marie Hawks turns 15. And TV actor Demetrius Fleury Jr. turns 25. those are famous people who were born on this day, Tuesday, April 25th. I'm sorry, Tuesday, April 22nd. What am I thinking? And now let's get into it. Let's get into it with your weather. And of course, we have multiple just like I mentioned to you guys in last night's video. We have several days of multiple rain chances. We have several days of fairly decent rain chances in the forecast. So we have quite a bit of rain on the way, fairly decent rain chances as we go into much of the next several days. And alongside that, temperatures will likely remain on the warm side over the next several days as well. So however today a couple of spots across the area saw an isolated scattered shower, thunderstorm or two, but it was on a very small fraction of the regions got to see rain. But tomorrow should be more of us seeing a fairly decent chance of scattered showers and storms as we go into not just tomorrow, for more likely the remainder of the week. Mild again tonight mild temperatures behind the warm front continue this evening with lows in the low to mild temperatures behind the warm front continue this evening with lows in the Mild temperatures behind the warm front continue this evening with lows in the low and mid 60s. Showers and thunderstorms are again expected to increase in coverage across the area tomorrow afternoon. Mild again tonight with rain chances increasing tomorrow. Mild temperatures in the low and mid 60s. So what you see here on the left is how low temperatures are going to get tonight. So we should not see much of drop in temp. So there should be another mild start to the day tomorrow, but much like we saw both yesterday and today, and also much like what we saw today, this morning. Now tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, we start to see increasing rain chances locally, depending on where you are with rain chances. So I'm going to put in that. So looks like that we could have a fairly decent higher rain chance from here in Shreveport from tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow evening. And of course, we're basically not under a watch or warning, but some areas are actually getting a line of a shower too, especially in a portion of Deep East Texas. But elsewhere, we're basically not under a watch or warning here on this Tuesday night. Now, some areas got to see, especially in the southern portions of the Arklatex region, especially towards on the 49 corridor between Natchitoches and Alexandria here. Another one in Cinnamon, just past Alexandria, and with the heaviest showers found over portions of central to south Louisiana. Come back north with it from the portion of in the portion of Deep East Texas into a portion of north central Louisiana are experiencing a few showers. Some of this rain, and of course this rain has missed us here in the Shreveport area. So while we did not get much of any rain, this rain has nearly missed us. But if you did not get rain at your house today, don't worry. There's still a decent rain chance on the way. That's what's showing up here on the Shreveport radar on this Tuesday night. And also on the regional radar, there we have a line of showers and storms. We have quite a bit of active weather happening across portions of the south central, Midwest, and southern U.S. This one here in the northwestern quadrant, especially in like portions of northeastern Kansas, especially a portion of south central Kansas, including the Wichita, Kansas metro area, and a portion of far northern Oklahoma and southern Kansas, and work very southward, just like that line I was showing you. Especially have a small line of shower happening in a portion of southeast Texas, just north of the Houston area, and also a portion of deep east Texas and north central Louisiana, and also a portion of central and east Louisiana, as well as southwestern and portion of central and southwestern Mississippi, extending all the way into a small portion of western Alabama, and also a portion of south central and southeastern Alabama, another portion across the Atlanta, Georgia area here on this Tuesday night, and also portions of central Georgia. So all this is caused by an area. This all caused by a frontal boundary just stalling out, which is not going to do much of do much in the way of showing any movement. So that's why we have fairly decent rain chances around here in our neck of the woods. So several locations are receiving some fairly good chance of fairly decent downpours now. Now today turned out to be yet another dry day for us with not much in the way to speak of, with not much in the way of rain. We start the day off with quite a bit of clouds. We've seen a mix of clouds and sunshine. We actually got to see more sunshine than originally expected earlier today, with partly mostly cloudy skies at times. Of course, we've seen more in the way of sunshine during the late afternoon, early evening hours. So and of course today turned out to be another unusually warm day. If I'm not mistaken, we topped it at 87 degrees earlier today in Shreveport. And rainfall, we have not seen much in the way of any. Now, temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 73 degrees with mostly clear skies. Humidity is 74%. Dew point is 64 degrees with the southeast wind at 6 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is at 29.98 inches of mercury. So that's how things are looking outside here on this Tuesday night. So it is warm. I want to say it's quite a bit humid, a bit muggy. So it is quite a bit warm and muggy. It is quite a bit warm and muggy out there tonight. So that means that temperature should not do much in the way of dropping overnight tonight. Severe thunderstorms in the southern and central plains, flooding threatening western Hawaii. Isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms may produce large hail, severe wind gusts, and heavy rain, and isolated flash flood. Isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms may produce large hail, severe wind gusts, and heavy rain, and isolated flash flooding across portions of the southern and central plains. Showers and thunderstorms are expected to linger across the south the next couple of days. Heavy showers are creating a flash flooding threat around Kauai and Niue, Hawaii. So they could be experiencing quite a bit of downpour, much like we are. Excuse me. Excuse me. So tonight we should. So tonight should be a mild. So tonight we should be expecting mild conditions tonight, with skies becoming mostly cloudy, as we bottom out at 65 degrees. Of course, normally we should be in the mid. Normally we should be at least in the mid 50s. Instead, we're gonna be way above normal for the nighttime low temperature, thanks to that warm front and a warm humid air mass in place. As we bottom out at 65 degrees, with skies becoming mostly cloudy. It'll be mostly cloudy and mild. Low temperature tonight 65 degrees with the southeast wind at 5 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Now tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, so your best bet is to probably grab an umbrella. So tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, get the umbrella handy, because we're going to be looking at a decent. It will be humid tomorrow, but not quite as. Now tomorrow, I'm expecting more cloud. Now tomorrow won't be quite as warm as what we saw today, since we'll have more clouds around. So expect it will be humid. They expect periods of clouds and sun, a mix of clouds and sunshine with a couple thunderstorms here and there in the area, but it won't be anything like wide. So we should see more of the widespread rains happening during the day, especially tomorrow afternoon into early tomorrow evening. So now, can I rule out a possible severe weather event? Can I rule out a possible threat of severe weather? No, I cannot. So be prepared in case that happens. So tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, we should be expecting it will be humid with a mix of clouds and sunshine with a couple thunderstorms in the area, humid with mixed of clouds and sunshine. It's gonna be humid because we have the warm air in place. So now tomorrow, because since we'll have more clouds around and lots of moisture around, and it looks like we'll see the coverage up with rains happening sooner, temperatures will not be quite as warm compared to what we saw today. We made it to 87 degrees today, so tomorrow, instead of us being in the mid-upper 80s like we saw earlier today, we'll only be in the low 80s. But still above normal, but not by much. So expect skies should generally be mostly cloudy to completely overcast overnight, with temperatures falling from the low 70s into the mid. We should be at least falling to the mid to upper 60s. We will start out tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with cloudy. Tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with cloudy skies. We should be at 67 degrees. 9 a.m. tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. We should be at 73 degrees. Noon tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. We should be at 78 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with partly cloudy skies. We should be at 82 degrees. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with partly cloudy skies. We should be at 78 degrees. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with cloudy skies. We should be at 73 degrees. So in between times, we should be expecting the rains to occur off and on. So getting yourselves off to work or getting your kids prepared for school tomorrow, you may need to encourage them to please grab those umbrellas. So we should see our first wave of storms occurring. Not much is going to occur during the day, probably until like 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. They have another wave occurring around 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Another wave of showers occurring around 8 p.m. tomorrow night. So you definitely want to make sure you keep those. Well, you definitely want to make sure that they have those umbrellas handy. Even though we're not going to be looking at rain all during the day, but be prepared just in case. Rainfall at times may be heavy. Now here's what the next 7 and 10 days have in store for us. So at the low temperature tonight of 65 degrees, so temperatures will be on the mild side, so we should be above normal for nighttime low temperatures. With temperatures on the mild side to start off tomorrow morning, start off your Wednesday, 65 degrees. Tomorrow going today on Wednesday, expect it will be humid with partly cloudy. It will be partly cloudy and humid with a couple thunderstorms around in portions of the area, but not again like today. Now today Shreveport. Now today we here in Shreveport did not receive any rain, so tomorrow could be a different story. So, but the rain won't be for everyone. Some of us will get wet. Some of you. Now, more than half of us should get wet, and it's likely that very few of us across more than half of us should at least get some rain, while the small fraction of the region could stay dry. But I say tomorrow we should get at least some, because I have a fairly decent rain chance in the forecast for tomorrow going to your Wednesday. So again, tomorrow will be partly cloudy and humid with a couple thunderstorms around. High of 82, low of 67. Winds will be from the south at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. And also for your Thursday, it will be humid with partly cloudy skies along with a couple thunderstorms around, similar to what we will see tomorrow for your Thursday. So also going to your Thursday, once again it will be humid, partly cloudy and humid with a couple thunderstorms around, with the high of 82, low of 68. Winds will be from the south-southeast at 8 miles per hour. Chance of rain 80%. And it's also going to your Friday as we wrap up this week. It will be cloudy and humid with a few showers and heavy thunderstorms, especially later in the day. With still a couple showers around, with the high, cloudy and humid with showers and thunderstorms around. With the high of 86, low of 68. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. And of course, we'll start to see decreasing rain chances. It will be partly cloudy, very warm and humid, along with maybe a slight chance of a shower or two. Shower, thunderstorm, or two possible, which cannot totally be ruled out completely, since we have the moist air around for your Saturday. With the high of 86, low of 67. Winds will be from the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Also, temperatures, you also expect humid and muggy conditions. Also going to your Sunday, expect muggy conditions as well. With a couple thunderstorms, I say will be expect partly mostly cloudy skies. very warm with partly mostly cloudy skies. Maybe another slight chance of a shower, thunderstorm or two, but not much. For your Sunday, high of 88, low of 69. Winds will be from the south at 9 miles per hour. Chance rain 20%. So for those of you with weekend plans, I say this one should be basically a pretty much a green light. But be on the lookout. Just keep an eye to the sky in case. But keep an eye to the sky in case you see a random pop-up shower or two. So for the upcoming weekend, I cannot totally rule out a chance of a pop-up shower or two for the entire weekend. So hopefully your weekend plans do not get, those of you with outdoor upcoming weekend plans. Now it can always change. Do not get dampened by in any rough weather. And also going to your Monday, we start to see, we'll sort of dry things out somewhat. Expect partly cloudy skies will be partly cloudy and very warm as we go into the start of next week. For your Monday, with the high of 90, low of 71, winds will be from the south at 12 miles per hour. Chance of rain 10%. Almost, and also, of course, Tuesday expect another summer-like day with the slight chance of shower, a shower or two. Not much. Then it will be very warm and humid, very warm and muggy with partly cloudy skies for your Tuesday, exactly a week from today. High of 90, low of 71. Winds will be from the south at 13 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. So it appears that going into next week, we will be next week, as of right now, the way things are looking, is featuring lesser rain chances. Rain chances should not be as scattered, numerous, or widespread compared to what we're going to see with the next few days. And also going to your Wednesday of next week, which is the 30th, the last day of April, it will be partly cloudy and humid with a chance of a stray shower or two. I'm not counting on anything much, with highs will be in the low 80s and only a 10% rain chance. Then for next Thursday, which is the 1st, it will be mostly cloudy and humid with highs in low 80s, only a 20% chance of rain. For next Thursday, which is May 1st, and next Friday, which is May 2nd, expect mostly sunny skies with highs in mid-80s and no rain expected. So, comparing to the forecast that I've shown you guys the past few nights, even so, rainfall told us between now and early next week do not appear to be anywhere near as wet comparing to what I was talking to you guys about last night, and also going through into last week. So rainfall told us between now and early next week, we're expecting at least another half an inch to anywhere between half an inch to possibly 1 inch. So now we still have the daily rain chances, but these daily rain chances when not, of course this can change, and of course as of right now I do not have any severe weather events just yet. But stay tuned and be prepared just in case it. Now things may change. So this is what I have for right now. With multiple. Even though we have daily rain chances, it's not going to be a completely total washout. Now everyone's going to get the rain all at once, but more of us will likely see the rain happening tomorrow. It's for at least for the next couple of days. But the rain it's not going to be a completely total washout. Just keep an eye on the sky. Just have those umbrellas handy. Just be prepared in case you happen to get a brief heavy downpour at your house. This is a more of a typical late spring to summer pattern that we're entering, with the daily rain chances, the frontal boundary remaining stationary, and lots of moisture from the Gulf. That's why we're going to have these daily rain chances in the forecast. But not completely a total washout. So we did not get the rain today. So, but along with that, temperatures are likely going to remain above. Normally we should be in the upper 70s. 79 is our normal high temperature for this time of year. But we're going to see temperatures above normal temperatures over the next several days. So if you like warm and muggy weather, if you like warm, humid, and muggy conditions this time of year, then this is the forecast I have for you. So expect our highs to be in the low 80s for both tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and Thursday. Then our high temperatures will go up a few degrees, with highs we should be in the mid 80s come Friday and Saturday, upper 80s by Sunday, and then we get to the 90s, and we could be experiencing yet another taste of summer come early next week, for both Monday and Tuesday with high temperatures close to 90. So that would be incredibly too warm for this time of year, and along with that, our lows should generally be at least in the mid upper 60s to low 70s. So we're not going to see temperature. So it's going to be with that humid warm air in place. This is why we're going to be experiencing more typical conditions of late spring and summer instead of early to mid spring. So temperatures are likely going to remain above normal, at least as we go into early next week. With even warmer temperatures on the way later this weekend into the start of next week. And now your rain chances. I have a 70% chance tomorrow. So looks like the heaviest rain chances will likely have a 70% chance of rain tomorrow, 80% for Thursday, 40% for Friday, only a 20% rain chance for both Saturday and Sunday, 10% for Monday. Of course, we'll kind of take a pause on the rain somewhat as we go into the weekend and start of next week, and then we'll have at least a slight chance of rain going into Tuesday of next week, only at 20%. So that means it looks like the heaviest, the highest rain chances will likely occur for both tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and also for Thursday, and then we'll start to see, and then Friday we'll still have a fairly decent rain chance, and then we'll start to see lowering or reducing. We start to see lowering rain chances beginning this upcoming weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and also into the start of next week. And also we start to dry things out somewhat, but temperatures will remain on the warm side regardless. And of course, it doesn't look like it appears as of right now, rain chances do not tend to be as high going into next week compared to what we're seeing, compared to what's on the way for the next few days. So still keep those umbrellas handy, because so we could be looking at fairly decent rain chances each day tomorrow. Look, the highest rain chances will happen both tomorrow and Thursday. So both Wednesday and Thursday featuring the highest rain chances. And Friday's rain chances still looking decent, but not as numerous and widespread. And then we'll start to see lowering rain chances just in time for the upcoming weekend. So I will keep you guys updated on how much rain we could be expecting in tomorrow night's video, and also I will in tomorrow night's video, and also yes, I will be keeping you guys updated. So as of right now, I do not have. So some of these storms are not likely to reach severe limits. So if any of these storms do happen to reach severe limits, I will keep you guys posted. If any of these storms do happen to reach severe limits, but be prepared just in case, to have all devices charged in case we have to encounter any episodes of severe weather. So in case we happen to encounter any severe weather, just be prepared just in case. So hopefully none of these storms are nowhere near, of course, tend to be nearly as wild compared to what we had experienced Sunday night when the night of Easter Sunday, when we had several severe thunderstorms and flash flood warnings in place. But any flash flood warning, any watch or warning that goes into our region, I will keep you guys up to date. Well, that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Tuesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. So that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Tuesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.